Yeah.
On the
Got
right hand side of your stream, you're gonna have Morgan Cooper.
Okay.
He's on the Dega, which is for you new guys. I believe that's
Red, white, and
I
black.
don't know. I don't know what the new one name is.
It's Mardu.
Mardu.
Yeah.
Mardu.
How do I know that? And you don't?
I don't know. And on the other side, we're gonna have Evan Nyquist. He crushed me on stream the first week. He's playing a black-green Turbo Depths deck with Glooms on the sideboard, Dark Ritual.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's going a little deep there.
Oh, 100% the Dark Ritual is not needed, but he plays the Vampire Hexmage, so he can just you're dead.
So he's got the black splash for that. Yeah,
yep.
That makes sense.
Turbo Depths. It's a pretty sweet deck. Morgan Cooper, I saw his build earlier. I looked through it. He has the Goblin Rabble Masters.
Okay.
Bolts, paths, or swords.
So for all you Legacy players that don't play standard cards like me,
this card's pretty
I have
powerful.
to read Rabble Master because I
don't know what it does.
Well, I know the one ability where it makes tokens, but I always forget the one where it actually has the whole pile driver effect. I always forget that one.
So yeah, the Gloom is old school. I think he has Alpha Glooms because he is an old school player. But you're going to bring up Gloom. It's going to bring up the 5th edition art, which is terrible.
Well,
but we have multiple Death and Taxes players. I play Soldier Stompy. So when you can go just turn 1 Ritual Gloom, it's pretty bad for any white deck. It's pretty gloomy, sad. You don't see hosers like this anymore, unfortunately.
They just don't exist.
I mean, modern you get Choke and Boil, but that's not Gloom.
No, it's nowhere near close. You just don't quite get the same level of hate. And the best thing about Gloom is you can play it on turn 1, which is absolutely crushing.
Oh, dude, it's bad.
So what are we looking for here? We're looking for Nyquist to probably be all in on Dark Depths, or very close to all in on Dark Depths.
He has a little bit of discard, some Thought Seizes.
So we might see him just focusing on his mana base, whereas Morgan will be trying to at least put pressure on the board. I'd imagine in Dega you usually have
swords.
You usually have 7 or 8 removal spells or more.
Swords and bolts.
Swords, bolts. You can have any of your black removal spells.
He's also playing Colligan's Command. It's not really relevant in this match, but it's a really sweet card.
Well, the discard or destroy an artifact could be relevant. Could hit a Mox Diamond.
If he's playing the Mox Diamond.
Nyquist is a little off on mana base.
Morgan Cooper's also playing the Tidehollow Scholars.
Tidehollow Scholars, okay.
Which is very powerful. It's a man that can take cards. And
they don't hit lands, but...
GT in his hand. But he can take, the crop rotation.
He can at least take a few cards that are relevant at him.
He could also take the Vampire Hexmage, which is a first striker, which wrecks his whole team.
Correct.
Yes. Circle of Protection costs 3 more mana to activate, yes.
That is, it's usually relevant. But it's not. But
yeah, you just against the guys bringing in COP red in your burn deck, you just ritual out your Gloom and just look at them.
Speaking of which, there are so many Circle of Protections.
Yeah, COP Shadow,
different arts. I mean, yeah, that card has been reprinted so many times.
You have the Harold McNeil art.
I love the Harold McNeil art. I don't know.
There's the
let's go look at Circle of Protection.
8th edition
red.
ones, yeah, 9th edition. Okay, game starting. We have a Lotus Petal into a Alpha Bayou or Beta Bayou. Yeah, so you guys want beta cards, this is where we're at. Dark Ritual, Dark Confidant.
That's not quite a Gloom, but it's pretty
It's not a Gloom. You see how powerful this is? He has 3 permanents and a dark, and one of them is a Dark Confidant.
Yeah, that's
odds of it getting bolted quickly.
Welcome to Legacy, you know.
Yep, look at the bolt.
Oh, there goes the bolt. See, and again, that's what Morgan has is probably 8 removal spells.
I see
he's going to have an answer to that.
I see a crop rotation in his hand. I see 2 crop rotation. Looks like.
Okay, well that could be a bit of a problem.
Oh come on, Morgan, Wasteland.
Are we down again? Oh man.
Are we down?
Nah, well, like we're up. We should be up.
He says picnic. That not panic.
This is Twitch.
Oh, you're right. Is there a difference, picnic and panic?
No, that's it's a new spelling.
Yeah, we're on beta. Beta Bayous.
So we're gonna fetch an Arid Mesa.
If you saw in Morgan's deck, he has a Sacred Foundry. This man can field 3 or 4 Legacy decks, but does not own a Plateau.
He was asking.
He was asking everybody.
He was trying to find him, but he couldn't find him in time. Which I'm actually not sure who owns Plateaus.
Nobody in our store owns Plateaus. Tidehollow Scholar.
Steven might have one.
Well, Steven showed up late. Scholar, he's going to show him his hand, which we'll get to see. We're going to have a rotation, a K-grip, 2 rotations, a K-grip, and a pithing needle.
So, crop rotation is probably the most relevant, but having 2 is a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
The key thing to note here is that Evan only has 2 mana sources. He's got the Lotus Petal and the Bayou.
Oh, yeah, you were promised no sleeves in the announcer's booth. I only own 1 sleeveless Pantera shirt.
Just roll it up a little bit.
Just roll it up. Just show the guns off.
I'll show off my tan. Oh, shit, I'm white out.
You are really white. Langston did not make it tonight, unfortunately. He got caught up at work. He would definitely have some plateaus to lend, but he got caught up at work, he said.
So the Scholar takes the K-grip. The K-grip can actually kill the Scholar, so I guess that's sort of relevant. It's not a farmer's stand.
It works outside sometimes.
It's bad, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to untap. I see a Colligan's Command, a Jite.
So, Colligan's Command has many modes, and I cannot spell it.
There's an H in there somewhere.
There's somewhere in there. There it is. Okay.
I was going to play another Scholar. Oh. Okay, so what do you think now? Do you take just one of the crop rotations?
I think you have to.
Hope to
just
beat
try
the other
and slow
one?
him down a little bit. You know his hand is going to be the exact same as it was.
I don't know. I really don't know what Langston's doing. He's getting married this weekend.
Okay, cool.
And he's skipping Legacy, and he's making some
poor life
decisions.
Some poor life decisions.
Although not as bad as the life decision is to foil out Maverick.
Well,
that was a decision that could have been changed.
I don't mind foiling out Maverick. Yeah, it is terrible right now, and I wouldn't play it. But he had to go for all the new borders.
He got all the judge borders ever.
He went for promo Pride Mages.
Okay, see, now we got a black border. What is that, a Badlands?
Badlands.
See, yeah, there we go. This is what we need to see.
So
I can give him a Sharp if he wants to fix that other one.
Taking the crop rotation, the idea here, I think, hopefully, is that Evan can't actually use them for value.
He's gonna definitely crop rotate now.
He might need them just to actually fix his mana base.
Okay, so you saw what more he did there. He sacrificed the FBB Bayou instead of the Beta Bayou.
Yeah, I agree. It's the most relevant choice of the day. So Morgan should be at 16 unless I've missed something.
2 fetches and a Thoughtseize. He's going to get the Dark Depths.
Looks like we'll finally have Evan taking some damage.
Evan's going to get punched by Morgan for 2 from the Tide Hollow Scholar.
Punch him in the dick.
Scholar is a newer version of the Mesmeric Fiend.
Yes, the Mesmeric Fiend.
The Fiend was a creature, not an artifact creature. So
yeah, notably, it's a 2/2 instead of a 1/1. And just raw dog a stage. That's
raw
lovely.
Dog the stage. Cooper is got a GT, calling the command, and that really bad Sacred Foundry in his hand. So I think he's dead here.
Well, he has probably swords in his deck. Maybe Path if he's really going deep.
He needs to draw. He has swords, I know for a fact. He drew a Wasteland.
That's not it. Well, that does enough, though, to kind of put him off something for now. So now we're at a game of chicken.
We're at a stalemate.
Evan cannot activate his Destiny Stage, and Morgan cannot activate his Wasteland or ever tap it.
Do you think it would have been worth it, the turn where you just pass with 2 mana up, just to cast the Pithing Needle? Naming Wasteland? Because he knows...
Yeah, that might be fine.
He knows he has discard. He knows all that stuff.
That's one of Morgan's
but it would have got Colligan's commanded, for what it's worth. But he doesn't know that he plays Colligan. Make him cast a spell.
He doesn't know he has it, and you also have to make him play 3 mana, so...
Yeah. He's going to Colligan's command the Petal. Because now if he makes him activate it, he's going to Wasteland him in response.
Okay.
So I think you just have to let him do it.
What's the other mode he's using? Probably discard a card?
Discard a card.
This is during his upkeep, I think?
The Funeral Charm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The beats.
So that Wasteland would have actually made some problems for Morgan.
Yeah. You're seeing what a Dega deck traditionally does. It's disrupt and then pressure your opponent.
So the idea is that your creatures aren't all that great at attacking, but if you keep enough pressure on the board and you don't let them play their spells the way they want to, you can actually get through the damage. It's kind of like how Death and Taxes does it, but they don't have the flyers, they don't have the
more mana denial.
They don't have the mother to actually get them through most of the time.
He's 2 mana. He's going to play a Jite.
Umizawa's Jitte is a card that'll probably just kill Dark Confidants and Vampire Hex Mages.
Or for what it's worth, if he's pressuring Evan enough, he can gain the life, get out of one hit range, and then just keep pressuring.
Yes, yeah.
Bolt him to death.
If he gains past 20. Brennan and John are knowledgeable? No, we're not. Well,
I play this format sometimes.
So I don't know any of the cards from the last 2 years, but anything older than that, I can kind of get.
One thing I want to do is I want to bring that camera down because it's like looking at us like this, or maybe put it here.
Oh, put it like below us?
Or there,
so
or there.
We can stare at it?
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know, we're always looking down, but...
Yeah, that's why I have a hat, so they can't see my bald spot.
I don't want to make eye contact with you guys, because that's kind of creepy. But you need a farmer's stand, John. We need to
I work inside. What do you want?
I'm literally... The white balance can't keep up with me. Alright, so it looks like a second Thespian
stage.
Which,
does nothing. Right?
Well, it allows him to actually activate one of his Thespian stages. So we're back to that game of chicken. Surprisingly, I think I would have actually wastelanded the
depths.
I guess maybe you don't. I don't know. I guess the problem is he still gets to draw another one if you do that. So by keeping it on board, you actually get to kind of prevent him from doing stuff.
He drew couldn't tell what it was, but I know he has a Sacred Foundry in hand.
So Tide Halls get in. Looks like he's pumping with a Jitte. Should be a total of 8 damage.
Puts him to 2.
Puts him down to 2. Yeah.
Bolt. Death Threat Shaman.
So Death Threat's going to spell certain death if we can't find it out here.
Yep, he goes in and scoops it up.
White balance got nothing on me.
Unfortunately, guys, we don't have sideboards because this is a weekly event. We're not going to make you do a deck list, so we can't tell you what they're definite in sideboarding.
But we can tell you what something might be in their sideboard.
Yes. I know Morgan has 4 Red Elemental Blast in his sideboard, 100%. I saw them.
Those are perfect. Then.
Well, we have an Omnitel player here. He doesn't want to lose that. He has Extirpate, which is very good in this matchup. If he can wasteland the land and then Extirpate.
Yep. Surgical or Extirpate, which one of the two.
He has a Slaughter Games.
Okay. If he's got Pithing Needles, he should bring those in.
I think there's a Pithing Needle in there.
He might have Revokers main, though.
There are no Revokers in the deck, from what I saw.
Okay. So Pithing Needle would be a good choice. Looks like...
Gloom does not come in.
Extra Pithing Needles, a K-Grip, Golgari Charm.
I think he just brought Gloom in. I mean, I guess Gloom could come in.
You can bring 1 or 2 in.
Nope, he just slammed all of them.
Okay, well...
I see Pithing Needles and Chokes. No, Choke doesn't come in, Evan. We don't bring Chokes in here.
To be fair, he only saw Tide Hall's colors.
He didn't see any of the other creatures.
So he could be expecting like Tide Hall's colors, Stalias,
like
Spirit of the Labyrinth, that kind of thing.
Like
so could be
like a Dega style deck.
Yeah, exactly.
With red for bolt for more removal.
Definitely bringing in the 2 extra needles. Those are going to name Wasteland most likely.
I hate Extirpate. I routinely sideboard Will Bender just in case.
Well,
those
are the interactions that Legacy is built on. So.
Yes. Built on these interactions. Will Bender and Extirpate.
Let me update the game score for you guys. I'll see if I can put that somewhere.
Why don't we just do it at the live total? Oh no, we're using the live total today, aren't we?
Yeah, actually, surprisingly, I'm actually managing it, and
it's a lot of work. You guys,
it is a lot of work, but
I'm not going to complain though.
So, game score.
Yes, Gloom.
So I'll find a place to put it, but...
Yeah, so for backup match, I think we have put on... The backup match we have after this one, if this one doesn't take all day...
That'll work.
Is 4-color Shitbox versus maybe Jund, unless we want to put somebody else on, unless you guys want to see something else. We're gonna try to feature someone different every round.
That'd be the goal.
The same people every round.
We've got a wide variety of decks, so we should be able to get something different on camera pretty much every round. We're not too keen on only picking people that are 3-0 and 4-0 and.
There are some decks that we might not feature based on a principle.
But well,
some decks might not get shown. Some decks might. This is the Tusk Vision.
Just count the number of rounds we go without Brainstorm.
Yeah. Count the number of rounds without Brainstorm.
Because that seems to be the trend here, is that if you play anything... If you play Omnitel, you get hated out of the format. If you play Dredge, you get hated out of the format. If you play Burn, people start packing hate.
We have a Burn player quit. We only have 1 Burn player left in the store, and that's Piper.
Exactly, yeah.
And Piper just doesn't care what we think.
I'll never forget the time I made a Dredge player sell his deck.
Oh, that's... yes.
That was at the start of the Open, though, so I mean, it was a little better. I beat him in the challenge. He lost another guy, and then I beat him in the Swiss. Like,
you told me about
round
that.
one of the Swiss, yeah. And so he lost like 3 times in a row to the card Scavenging and Deathrite Shaman. This is right after Deathrite Sprint. And he apparently he dropped after that, went and sold his deck at the dealer like within 10 minutes. His half foiled out Dredge deck, and then I saw him again at a next Open, and he was playing. I think he was playing like Omnitel. So maybe I'll try and make him sell that one.
Yeah. See, my best opponent.
It was funny because like his friends were like laughing at it because I got to play one of his friends, and they were like, "Yeah, you're the guy that
made him quit his Dredge deck."
Made him quit his deck. That was a turn where he sold off Dredge, the deck he'd been playing for like 2 years.
I played against a guy at the GP in DC. I was playing Mono Red Sneak Attack.
Yes, you were. Yeah.
And
actually, pretty good.
He raged pretty hard. He probed me and saw my hand, and he knew 1 daze would kill me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I laid my hand out. I drew a card and laid it face down.
Okay.
Started my Seething Song, ritual, get enough mana to sneak attack with the 1 mana. He's like, daze. I'm like, flip over Simian Spirit Guide, pay for daze. Put in World Spine Worm, put in Emrakul. He just took his cards, threw it in the air, put them in his bag, and walked off.
Of course he did.
2 rounds later, I rage quit too. And
well, that's you win one, you lose some others. So I don't know. I don't think. I'm trying to think of the last deck besides Elf I actually played at a Source of the Open. It probably was some kind of Maverick build.
Yeah.
Back when it was actually playable. Maverick right now it's just so underpowered compared to some of the stuff you can do. Like the Death and Taxes sucks. Attack your mana better with Thalias and Wastelands and Rashad imports. Maverick can't do that, and
looks like
it struggles with like the Omnitel decks and stuff.
Looks like Evan's leading off with a Misty Rainforest.
Yeah, so Evan's on the play with the Misty Rainforest.
Not a ritual into Dark Confidant hand.
There's no Gloom either.
No Gloom, no turn 1 gloom.
Looks like he's got a Dark Confidant in hand though, and it looks like a Corrosive Grip in the back. All right, so we're going down on Morgan. He's gonna fetch that Marsh Flats. So turn 1 plays Morgan could be, I guess, Thoughtseize or one of the discard spells. Yeah.
Yeah, he could
be Pithing Needle and then just like soul read that Misty Rainforest.
Yeah. It's probably it's red, so it's probably it's a Badland, so it's probably a Thoughtseize is what I would think.
Probably something like that, yeah. The red probably isn't the most relevant color right now, but he probably has other lands in his hand. Yeah. Looks like he's got a Swords, a Jitte, and some other stuff.
So it looks like we have a Corrosion Grip, an Abrupt Decay, a Liliana at the Veil, a Dark Confidant, a Thespian Stage, and a Dark Depths. Notably, there's only 1 colored mana available in the Evan's opening hand.
Yes, he can't actually cast like most of those spells. He can cast the Confidant.
If you notice, there's the extirpate in Morgan's hand.
Oh, good. So he actually does have some tricks going on here. Tricks are for kids. Takes the Liliana of the Veil.
I don't know how good Omni. I don't know how good Lily is against him.
If it's anything like last game, that means all of his Tidehauler Shoulders die. So that could be relevant. Evan's deck is also more equipped to actually handle the Liliana discard. Oops. Alright, so he flops his hand back together and looks like he's going to scoop it up finally, maybe.
Okay. You didn't hit enter.
I was going to just keep it here so I can see it.
Just like Moto.
Exactly.
Okay, let's
Moto
see.
where you actually just write all the cards down.
I actually just screenshot it. 2 legit, 2 quit. Okay, so I'm sure he's just going to cast the Dark Confidant now, is what I would say. Be the best bet.
Yeah, so fetch the Misty. Probably a Bayou. Yep, it's Bayou.
Yeah. Slam the Dark Confidant into the face removal, make him use it.
So if you're Morgan, you probably do want to remove that Dark Confidant as soon as possible.
You know that he doesn't have enough lands to cast anything.
You know that he can't really do much past that, so... The goal is to keep Evan from actually drawing more mana sources.
I mean, Evan has a Dark Ritual in his deck, so he can just make.
That's true. I mean,
he could just actually make. Bolted.
He could potentially make Marietta.
Oh, so no, he has the Wasteland. So this is bad. But I think he drew. He drew the Dark Ritual this turn.
That could be.
So this. But he has the Wasteland timely.
So, well, that and he also has the swords in his hand for redundancy.
Oh, he has the swords, but he doesn't have white mana, does he? Or is
he could be hiding it. I'm not sure.
I see a white border card in his hand, maybe.
We'll have to wait until he actually shows us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the downsides of not having a hand cam or a spotter.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, though.
And a lot of people.
Yeah,
and a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I see a Stoneforge. I see a Jitte.
Yeah, see, like, Evan's real hesitant to play his Dark Depths in the face of the of that Wasteland.
Correct. He's a little scared that he's going to lose it.
I mean, which is rightful. I think you Wasteland that thing.
Which
now, do you just wait? Do you play it? Hope he Wastelands and response. Make your man.
Well,
because
Morgan's smarter than that.
I mean, he has to have. He has to have the Dark Ritual to do it that turn, right? To make Mirror Lage if he.
Yeah, but
does Morgan just not take the chance?
I don't take the bait. I've already seen Dark Ritual this game. I've already you played a game 1 to play that Dark Confidant, so I do know what's up.
Also Morgan and
I mean,
Evan we're all local friends. So.
I'm not Morgan. I'm not Evan. So they could be something. He held the Dark Depths in his hand though. I guess. So what he's telling us now is that they don't have an extra mana source.
We have
Cody. Is that
yeah, we have an update from
which
Cody from Cody's game. He was playing previously in the Collect Company Malira combo. Looks like his life total at the end of both games were 2 million and 1 million.
100 million.
100 million. Okay, yeah. He played against mono black aggro. Yeah. Okay, so he just got his combo off, and his opponent probably didn't do much.
Well,
Is this mine?
At least he tried.
Just do it. Just do it. What are you getting?
I don't know what's like.
Let us know where you go.
So, I was mistaken. Looks like Morgan does not have a land.
Please tell me Collect Company is not doing well. He actually won his last round.
He's 1-1.
So, apparently Cody's already got haters on the internet, which is great.
They do not want to see a Modern deck do well in Legacy.
Yeah, they don't want to see Modern do well. So we're going to bring in the 3-time Legacy Open champion Andrew Schneider with his Splinter Twin deck.
Well, I mean,
add Ponder and Brainstorm to a Monder deck.
Splinter Twin is pretty close to show and tell. To put it that way, it's
2
just
cards.
That you're vulnerable to removal and 30. We got 30 viewers.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. BJ boys.
We struggle a little bit going up, but looks like we're okay now.
As long as the people that matter are still here.
I'm impressed that this is actually handling it.
Well, yeah, it actually looks pretty good too. We haven't dropped very many frames.
Well, we've dropped a ton, but
but it's only 1.7%. I don't know what that means, but that's not 1.7%. It's not a lot.
That's actually a lot better than it was. It was terrible before.
Corey, what is the Tusk Vision shenanigans? This is the dream of the Tusk, is to spread our love across the nations.
Extirpate.
Also, we hate Brainstorm.
So,
he extirpated in response to the crop rotation. Cost was the Dark Depths.
So, Wasteland, target Dark Depths. In response, crop rotation my Dark Depths.
In response, extirpate.
In response to the crop rotation, still extirpate your Dark Depths.
That was a stack.
So we're going through his deck now. We see Pith and Needle, we see Toxic Deluge,
Sylvan
Library, Frozen Grip, Gloom, Liliana, Lotus Petals, Deathrite Shamans, Golgari Charm. Got 3 Dark Depths to take out. So Evan's routes to win the game now include
the beatdowns. The beatdowns.
He's got Hexmage, Dark Confidant, and is there anything else that was relevant?
Nope.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I really want Evan to play like Pack-Rat in a sideboard just for this reason, because Pack-Rat can just turn it. I mean, he plays Dark Ritual. Be all in. Yeah, Jay Corey. I believe that's Jacob Corey of the Source fame.
Yes. Well, maybe Jacob, you should play Extirpate too.
Yeah, you should.
I mean,
in your Blue-Red Delver deck.
I like the art better. So.
Yeah, I think Rat would be sick in this deck off board.
Yeah,
because they're bringing in all the hate for your man, and you're just like, here's a rat, Dark Ritual, here's some more rats, eat it.
Well, it's like the old ant sideboard plan.
Yeah.
Which the problem with this deck is that your opponents leave into Source of Plowshares because you're playing Dark Depths, so it's kind of a crapshoot. But
Chalice
at
on
least,
one. What do
at
you
least
want?
you try. You make them
Ritual out the Hexmage.
You make them use it. You make them spread their Source of
What are we
Plowshares
doing?
very thin.
Where are we at? We are in the stack. Maybe Evan's confused on where we're at in the turn.
Crop rotation. What time was the Wasteland at?
I think that was at the end step.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, I see. So I don't think Morgan has another land in his hand.
He does not. He's missed 3 land drops now, or 2 land drops.
Oh yeah, you're gonna meet up with O'Brien, Beta Fiend, and Greg Mitchell. Yeah, Plattenberg's with him too, I think. Just
punch Greg Mitchell for me for leaving.
Yeah, if you want to hit Greg Mitchell, he's probably not wearing sleeves.
Just trying to like muff his hair a little bit, just like fluff it up a little bit.
Make him button his shirt up a little bit. Button his shirt.
Or like just like pull up his V-neck.
Yeah.
Or just like give him a beard and a tan.
Yeah, something. He doesn't have a beard like this though.
I wonder if he's getting any sun out there in Seattle.
I don't think there is sun in Seattle. I
yeah.
think it's just a gloomy hole of just people that get to play vintage at F&M.
So their vintage tournament was bigger than our legacy tournament, wasn't it?
Yeah, their vintage tournament was bigger than our legacy tournament.
Which this is like the largest legacy event we've had in months. I think 18 people.
18 people is insane for us.
Which I guess just you say, oh, we're gonna show you on camera, and people get really excited. So it's kind of nice.
Yeah, and then people say, hey, don't show me on camera.
I understand why.
Okay, so we got Storm 2. We got Ritual into Ritual. Storm is 2.
All right, so this is where you go.
Pithing Needle.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of mana floating.
Storm 3, 4 mana floating. We need Storm counter.
We do need a Storm counter.
We do need a
Storm
counter.
Yeah, I'll put that on next time.
I think he's going to play his Hex Mage.
Well, there's not much else he can really do this game. He's kind of run out of stuff to do in his deck.
I think his goal is to play his Hex Mage and then use the K-Grip on the GT.
Okay, well, that's something at least. Now, if Morgan doesn't actually find something to do in the next couple turns, he might actually be in.
I don't think Morgan has lands. I think Morgan kept his hand based on Extirpate and the Wasteland.
He kept it, yeah.
Which is probably good.
Plus the Thought Season, he had both as well.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he named Wasteland, but I don't know why he would name Wasteland now.
Well,
maybe just to secure his own mana.
He's got to try and think what else he can name.
He named GT. So what's
GT.
the K-Grip for?
Well, he can save it for later then, I guess.
Yeah.
Which, K-Grip conveniently can take it at $10 color, so he can actually just keep pushing through damage, I guess, if he needs to.
Okay, GT. Yep.
GT.
See, they used a piece of paper so we can see it.
Well, sort of.
I saw him write GT on it, guys. Okay,
there's
the Hex Mage.
There's
Storm
the
is
Hex Mage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's impressive stuff. It's 4,
Storm
actually.
4. Storm 4. See, that's why we need a Storm counter. He's going to copy the Wasteland with his Dark Depths.
That is
5, 6.
Yeah,
yep.
He's still got mana. 5, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get Piper on stream next time. He won.
It's actually the white balance doesn't pick it up. You can't see my arms. It's bad.
He drew a swords, which he can't cast because he has no white mana.
So he should have 2 in his hand now. He's got 2 swords. Which.
Oh, he's gonna Wasteland the Wasteland.
Yeah, I think he needs to. Otherwise,
he loses. To Torak.
He loses his Badlands otherwise.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Because he's got the beard, I gotta have a farmer stand.
6.
These are our characters.
And 6. And is it gonna be another one? It's gonna be a 5. Okay, so he's gonna discard Swords and Stoneforge, both very, very powerful spells.
More spells he couldn't cast.
Yes. He's gonna attack in for 2. He's gonna go to
should be 15. Morgan did not update the life total for his Thought Seize, so yeah, actually he doesn't know. He missed his Thought Seize.
Yeah, he missed his Thought Seize. That look was for you to go do the running for us.
What thought CC?
The Thought CC cast.
On turn 1.
Turn 1, he Thought Seized. So he should be at 15, not 17.
Just go spin that red die to 15. Just
And
spin
point
it
at
to
him.
15.
Okay, they got it. Maybe
Maybe
they can actually hear us.
Maybe they can.
Shit.
I guess we should be quieter.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to go into hush mode. So, yeah, please get rid of the red, white, black thing. Dega Dudesweats?
Oh, okay, yeah. Sweaters.
Dega Dudesweats, yeah. I think the last time I saw Dega Dudesweats is when Sean split Vintage Finals at Gen Con.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, that deck was sick.
Yep, so Morgan gets himmed, and he returns the favor and hymns him back.
Oh, so we drew the basic swamp when we all have white cards in our hand.
Oh, and now he's at 13, yeah, so he looks like he's up to date. Looks like he got it, so.
So discard K-Grip and a Urborg. Okay, so he drew another, his triple decay in his hand.
Looks like a basic forest, or is that a...
I think that's triple decay, right?
I think it's decay forest.
Okay.
But I don't know why you'd hold it, so...
Pretty
Maybe
sure it's
it probably
decay.
is triple decay then.
Pretty sure it's triple. Cabal Therapy would be, yeah, you know. Yeah, losing the K-Grip hurts, but he has the Pithing Needle on the Jite, so unless he gets Kalagan's commanded, killing
He
his
should be okay.
killing his X-Mage and his
Correct.
Pithing Needle.
Correct.
That's what we call 2-for-1, boys.
Ah, he drew his white
And
source.
is it coming? Oh, it's a Rabble Master.
So,
The Rabble,
Morgan's back in the game now.
before combat, he's going to decay.
He's got to
Okay,
go
that's good.
through 3 abrupt decays, but at least he can actually play Magic.
Drew
again.
another. Is that another Bayou? He's going to attack for 2.
Down to 9.
So he hasn't got the
guys.
life total.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
He's got a Tide Hollow, 2
Draw
one swords.
Arid Mesa. He just drew Arid Mesa
Okay,
off the
so
top.
He's got 2 white sources. Look at
Okay.
that. Yeah.
I cast
So
a
much
Tide Hollow
redundancy.
Scholar. You just kind of let this resolve, right?
Trigger on the stack. Trigger
Please
on
don't,
the stack.
please don't trigger on the stack, Evan. Please don't do this. This is real bad. Okay, yeah, he knows.
Okay. All right. He figured it out.
He's aware of this interaction.
He's like, I'll do that. Trigger on the stack. Trigger on the stack, please. There he goes. Okay.
So he let it
So-
resolve, and then he hit it.
I didn't think it's actually be a game, but I mean,
It's actually turning into a game.
yeah. The problem is Morgan's still got the swords in his hand.
Morgan has a
Um,
handful of cards.
So that title, the Hex Mage is never going to be lethal.
Yeah.
But it's at least doing something now. It's trying. Fetch the air, makes it down to 8 life.
See a Blood Moon in
Blood
his
Moon.
deck.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So what are his Stoneforge targets? He's got
Probably
the Jite already. He's
Jite,
probably got one
probably
Batter Skull.
Batter Skull, maybe a random sword.
He
I don't know.
So I'd probably leave all the swords in, no matter what it is, just for the extra damage.
Another
but-
Tide Hollow.
Unless he has stuff to take out. So yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to take the decay.
So there he goes. At least he dealt with 3 decays.
Now, do you think Morgan knows that a Hex Mage has first strike?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Some people might not know
It's
that.
in English.
No, that's pretty sure that's in Japanese.
Oh, yeah, that's English to me.
Oh, he played a Sylvan Library. That's how he pulls his
So-
game head.
The only thing it's really going to do, though, is going to find him another attacker. He has no Dark Depths to actually
Colligan's command.
do anything unfair this game
Command him.
anymore.
Yeah, command. This is bad.
Yeah. So this is where the Jite starts to lock out all the creatures Evan could possibly draw.
Yeah. This is bad. White gets Thalia, black Hex Mage, yeah.
Well, I mean, Thalia's pretty... Well, she's
Thalia you can't sacrifice and make a 20/20.
she's not unfair by herself, sadly. Which, Hexmage isn't fair on him by himself either.
He's going to
or
pay
fair
some life
by
to draw a
herself.
card.
That's it. There you go. All right. What's
drew
that?
a Deathrite and a Abrupt Decay. He drew his 4th Decay, which is really good.
Yeah, the problem is that it's not doing anything for him, though.
White
It's
privilege?
actually not going to find him anything.
Green gets Elvish Archer. Beta Fiending. White privilege. Hey, man. Title of Scholar's black, too. Black first strikers matter. In Abrupt Decay, the Title of Scholar.
That
He's
seems.
going to take his Abrupt Decay back.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's got the Silver Number to try and draw out of this, but
I mean, Morgan's at 6, so he just needs to draw some more dudes.
correct. There's a Stoneforge.
Stoneforge and his swords in hand.
So we have to assume he's going to lose the Jitte pretty soon here.
I'm not sure. Oh, yeah.
He's got the Decay in hand.
Because he got it back. Oh, yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
So he's going to go through his 4 decays. So we'll see if this does. Yep, there's Batterskull. Okay.
What is... Oh, that's the GP promo.
Yeah, that's.
The Steelix version. Yeah, that's not the one, but that's the one I like. That's not the one I like.
So the problem with this Batterskull is that it's ugly.
And it's really super shiny foily.
I mean, I do like Igor. He's got a nice signature, but
yeah, we're not really basing cards on the signatures, Brendan.
I mean, it's
more of language.
It's like a loopy with a K at the front or something. It's kind of cool.
Brendan here is a fiend for the sign cards. Well, it looks like he has a hem in on top, so he could draw that hem, get rid of the Batterskull and the swords, and then.
So the Jitte still sticks out the Deathrite.
Yeah, but he's going to pay 4 to draw a card, so he has a land, so he can do both of them. So get rid of the...
All right, there he goes. Yep, he paid 4 life gone at 8. So the goal here is to just make that Silver Library really good.
He's going to swords the Deathrite.
Okay, that works.
Think you float mana in response because you don't have a land? Yeah, you should definitely float mana in response.
So you can't really afford to let the Jitte get another attack in for this turn.
Yeah, I think you have to kill the Jitte. I mean, he's at 8, so the problem
You
is
can't
the
really-
the bolting and the.
Yeah, you can't use your Deathrite for any value this turn.
You have to 100%. Well, see, the thing is, he has.
Oh, he did.
Oh, because he has a Pithing Needle in his hand, so he can name Jitte on the Pithing Needle. And he still has the Abrupt Decay to deal with the creature.
Does he have another land drop? No,
He does not have, but he has a Pithing
So-
Needle and Decay.
He's out of mana.
Yeah.
He's got no mana left. And I think he just realized that. It's like I can't actually play the
Oh, he
Pithing
doesn't
Needle.
have enough. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, because he has to. Okay.
He
Yeah.
needs to use his Bayou for the Deathrite.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is you go to 9 life.
Yeah. I don't think he's. Yeah, he's going. Yeah, 9 now.
That's almost good news.
He didn't use it for mana either.
He did. He exiled
He
Marsh
did?
Flats.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
So does he just use the Decay to get rid of the Stoneforge now? Because the Jitte's not doing anything.
Well, it's how long do you want to play the game? Like, how long do you want to prepare in advance?
I mean, but he has the needle for the
Again,
for the
his
Jitte.
only real win conditions are the
creatures.
Well, it's the first striking Hex Mage.
Yeah.
And
Dark
his
Confidant.
Dark Confidants, all of which died at the Jitte. So those 2 counters on the Jitte represent 2 kills. So put the needle, take out the Jitte. He gains 4 life in response.
Yeah.
And then you can try and win in combat with the Stoneforge, I guess. That's fair.
In the end, he still has the Abrupt Decay in his hand and the library, so he can control the
library
creature.
on board, right? So he gets to try and find his answers.
Yes, we only own gigantic dice and microscopic dice. This is our 3rd night streaming, 2nd official Legacy one.
There is no middle ground.
We're still working on getting all the dice and everything. We're going to get the big dice like SCG uses, the ones that you see real clearly on stream.
Attack of the Squire.
Yeah, Squire Attack. Wasteland, the Bayou.
Yep. Okay. Down in a few
And
minutes.
play a Dark Confidant. This is looking poor for
this
for
library,
Evan.
Better
Library?
find something good. Toxic Deluge. Ooh,
Land.
boy.
He has to take damage to get the land too.
So
So
he takes 4, goes to 4, pays
5,
1.
6. He has to
No,
pay
he pays 2, I guess.
2. Yeah.
So he goes to 2,
Which is less than 3. Which is what Bolt is.
which is less than 4.
Yes. So when do we get to see your Tarmogoyf? Yeah, we don't have one.
Well,
I tell you how good we are. We have a Mana Crypt dice, which is in Sean's bag, but we don't have real dice for anything else.
who plays Tarmogoyf?
Yeah,
Well, you got
Tarmogoyf's right below Brainstorm, I
you
think.
got Deathrite and Tasker. I mean,
Hooting Mandrills.
Hooting Mandrills. You got Dig Through Time. Like, you don't want.
You don't even need a
Tarmogoyf.
graveyard anymore.
You agree, right? Like Jotun Grunts. We saw
Grunt?
Jotun Grunts last time. No, it's a terrible card.
So he drew, took
It's
one.
always a 1/2.
He didn't take any damage. He's gonna abrupt decay the. Okay, so he's gonna just draw the deluge or float the deluge as
Okay.
necessary.
Yeah, he's got time, I guess.
Oh, we're clicking a link. Are we gonna click a link? I mean, it's from Corey, so it's probably fine.
He's got the link malformed.
Oh, I can do it on my computer because I'm not streaming.
I got it.
Oh, I like that. I'll see. I'll leave that up on my computer. That's sweet. I approve of that.
So this is the only batter skull that matters.
It's the only batter skull that matters.
Oh, I'm streaming that window. Whoops. Oh well. Beep beep, get in the Jeep. Going for a ride. Oh, I thought it froze. They were just being really still.
Yeah, guys, don't be still on stream. We start
No good.
panicking. But what does that mean? Not sure what that means. Beep beep, get the Jeep.
Means Miss Frizzle's coming for.
I don't think that was Miss Frizzle, was it?
It's not. No.
I thought that was like,
Simpsons.
oh, The Simpsons, man.
I don't know his name. I don't watch The Simpsons.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're too busy being a studious student.
Sorry, I keep licking my lips. Just
He
got
licks his lips a lot.
No, I got my tooth filled today.
So it looks like we have a
The chip tooth. I got it.
Delp.
feels so
I
weird.
can't see. I know there's a deluge on top. That's all I know.
Well, it was Deluge Thought Season.
Something else? A fetch land?
It was Earborg originally. So
Oh,
he-
yeah,
he
so
took
there's a new
Earborg
card.
last time.
Don't watch The Simpsons. I don't know. I don't know what he does, but draw for turn, play. Oh, okay. So he drew a fetch land, so he's going to fetch away.
I just never got into The Simpsons. I don't know. Just never saw the reason to.
See, the problem is Morgan's chipping away with that Stoneforge for 1 a turn, which will be bolt range soon. He's going to fetch, going to 5.
I just go back to Elves versus Miracles, where you want to put 4 damage on board and just win the game
He's going to
with 4 or
put
5 damage.
the
Half-ass nerd. I'm a quarter-ass nerd, apparently.
I mean, he plays elves. What do you want? Herp derp crater hoof. I played elves one time. I borrowed it. I 4-0'd, and I was like, normally when I play a deck I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get this deck. And I was like, no, this deck's stupid. This is gay. I'm done.
Was the one time you borrowed a deck and didn't want to build it?
Yep, one time I borrowed a deck and didn't want to play it again.
God, commit. No,
I don't know. I think the most fun I've ever played Legacy was just playing the 10 Fens.
Isn't the nerd way to like half-ass everything? So I gotta.
Oh, so he plays the Hex Mage, so he can block and profitably kill the Stoneforge Mystic.
He's got the
The first striking vampire.
super value, the basic forest. So Morgan goes down to 9. I've got Evan at 5, but he's got him.
Evan
at
did
6.
not get his fetch.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it.
I'll pick it up. Paper Legacy. Yes.
Paper Legacy, oh yeah. No, thank you for tuning in. Follow us, do whatever you need, but watch us every week on Thursday.
I was trolling on there. I was like,
Pekka TV. Yeah. Yeah, we are at a steady
Almost 40 viewers.
39, 40 viewers, which is great for a Thursday night. We all know you have families or other things you could be doing, but thanks for joining us.
Well, I
Sylvan
mean,
Library. This is one of probably my favorite cards in Magic in the color green.
if you're top knot, you might not have anything else to do. But
Okay, so he's paying 2 mana for another Stoneforge. Forget Black Dahlia, it's Black Thalia time.
Black Thalios matter.
Black Thalios. Oh, gonna have a Baltimore here soon.
Evan looks a little flustered right now. He doesn't really have an out to this. He's over there laughing.
Evan, yeah.
Morgan's laughing at him. I can tell.
The whole extirpate on your dark depths in response to your crop rotation. That's an actual just a beating. That's out behind the shed beating.
I thought that'd be the end of the game, but apparently we've gone more turns than that. So,
I mean, it makes you wonder what Morgan took out of his deck.
Yeah,
maybe he took out some of his threats and left in more answers, which has turned out bad.
Well, he could have. He seems to only have like Stoneforges, Tide Hollows, and Dark Confidence, anyways.
Yeah,
he might just not have a good beater.
I only saw one Rabble Master. Rabble Master closed this game out real fast.
Yep. He really needed that Batter Skull in play. It would have actually.
That's the power of the Hem to Torak Blood Moon.
Would have locked it up.
But it wouldn't. That card won't do anything right now.
So the Hex Mage got in, right? So he should be at 7.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's. He's going to go to 3. Morgan should be at 7. What would make Mindsparker... Would that make Mindsparker Red Thalia? No, Mindsparker costs 3 mana. Thalias have to cost 2.
Everything is Thalia.
Everything's a Thalia, I agree. He's going to cast a Blood Moon, and Evan just shrugs. I think he probably should have fetched in response there so he can get in for a new top. If he doesn't care about his top.
So... yeah, okay. He wants to do it anyways.
Oh, he's trying to fetch in response. It's not gone. It's not gone.
He's just giving up. It's okay.
No, don't give up. Don't give up, Evan.
He wanted new cards, but you're right. Yeah.
Crop rotation. He got his fetch. He can sack a mountain for a basic.
He's got that basic forest. I'm impressed.
Uh-oh, Boltville. Yeah, we are in Boltville.
Population U, bro.
I think we're confusing Thalia and Goblin Piker.
One of them is
one's really good in
all
the formats that matter.
With Goblin Lords, like Goblin King.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast. I think you don't sack your Urborg. I think you sack the fetch land that doesn't matter, right? The Urborg is helping you with black mana. I don't know how much double black he has besides his one beater.
You sacked the Verdant Catacomb because you missed it.
Yeah, you sacked that because you missed it.
Because you'll even if you get rid of the Blood Moon, you'll never be able to fetch again.
So he...
and you found another mountain.
Damn it, Evan.
Well, if you think of it, it's like once he plays Passing Flames now, he can actually get that storm count up.
Gloom.
Oh,
Gloom. There's a Hex Mage
we needed that Gloom
that he can't cast. Now he can't cast the Hex Mage because he sacked his Urborg.
Yeah, he no longer has 2 black sources.
I don't know who true Top Knot is, but if you know Evan, hit him on the back of the head sometime.
Anytime.
Right now. Come to the store.
Yeah, just... I am trying to figure out.
Okay, Morgan drew the Wasteland, played the Wasteland, which is a mountain. Played another mountain.
He's got so many mountains.
I think that's like a $90 mountain now.
Is it that high?
I don't know.
That's, lovely.
If crop rotation was up okay, maybe this is the true thing. Maybe he wanted to just fetch that Urborg away for a beta Bayou for the shuffle.
Yeah, just get the shuffle. Find some new cards online.
I mean, but you still sacrifice your fetch land, which is worthless, right?
You definitely don't sacrifice the Urborg.
Yeah, I don't think you sack the Urborg.
I mean, if it works for him, I'll be impressed.
He drew a Swords, which is bad.
Well,
I mean, bad for Evan.
Yeah.
Evan gains 2, and then he gets punched for 2, and then he has no blocker.
So bad.
Maybe he'll sack in a response to remove some counters.
So... yeah, you definitely don't sack it, but...
No, you don't sack it.
Maybe you could take the paper off the Pitsing Needle. I'm not sure. How's that work?
I don't think that Vampire Hex Mage says remove target piece of paper from Pithing Needle.
Okay. I gotta read the card.
It says
again.
counters. I think this is... I don't know what he's thinking about. You should just gain the 2 life, right?
I think he's trying to contemplate how he possibly
wins from this point.
Well, how he possibly stays alive.
He only stays. He goes to 3.
Back down to 3. Okay.
He plays Dark Confidant and then dies because he's gonna flip over something K-grip.
He's got Dark Confidant, Gloom, and something else.
He has to play the Dark Confidant, or he's dead.
What's the last card?
I don't know. He's gonna draw
He's
it.
drawing it. Yeah.
Toxic Deluge for 2. Go to 1. I like it.
2 for 3.
2 for 3. You can't pay life more than you have.
You can pay down to 0.
Okay. Yeah, he's not playing Pox. He's just playing Dark Ritual Turbo Depths.
Oh, I want to play Toxic Delusion. My
Yep. That's the bad.
Death Shadows deck now.
I think that's a bingo.
Well, it's going to be lethal.
It is lethal. No, he's going to play Dark Confidant and snap the block off.
Right.
I think you don't put...
Pretty sure there's at least one spell in the graveyard.
Oh yeah, Evan, please order that right. Please don't put the glue... he
dead.
has black mana. Yeah. I was going to say, Evan's going to order the Library Rog and then flip the Gloom over to the Dark Confidant trigger and just die.
He probably did that anyways.
Yeah, he probably did that anyway.
Just in case.
Okay, guys, that was actually, I think, the last match. That one took, actually all day. So we will...
It was over on turn 2.
Yeah, it was over on turn 2. It was over on turn 2.
It took some time, so...
Did you win your 4-color shitbox match? Good job. Maybe you'll play Piper. Can you beat Burn? So, report Jund. Jund had a library in play and bricked 8 draw steps with library in play. I think some, and with multiple fetch-ins, I think someone needs to learn how to Jund better. We do stream Legacy often and regular. It's going to be every Thursday.
That's the plan. Yep.
Every Thursday is a plan. This week on Monday, we got together and played some Vintage, and we actually fired an off-the-cuff Legacy event.
Forwards and 2 cards and find them both.
We're going to also hopefully start streaming more Vintage, actually paper Vintage, and more Legacy. The goal is to have a large Legacy tournament at some point in the future. I'm going to call it the Tusk Open. So, yeah, dude, follow, hit us up. Any questions, you can hit us on I don't know if we have a Facebook group now. It's Tusk Vision. Hit us on Facebook.
Let me see if I can find that.
I think, yeah, we're going to get the links up. You can add me on Facebook if you want. You'll probably see some things you don't like, but add me. We could probably put people's Twitters up or whatever, but yeah, connect with us.
PJ didn't change the page name. No.
We just want more people playing Legacy, more people watching Legacy. Where are we located? We're located in right now. We're in Marietta, Georgia. Metro Atlanta.
Marietta.
We play Legacy here and a couple other stores. Actually, this is the only one that really has a good weekly. We are at Giga-Bites Cafe. You can see the sweet playmats. They allow us to hang out here, play Legacy whenever we want. Have you set this? Yes, we have the stream set to archive.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have the YouTube page set up. This is like our second official stream.
I'll double check that, and I'll try and get that update on the page.
We'll get
a YouTube link.
We'll get that up. So the ones that said yes, those are the past broadcasts.
There's those, yeah.
Yeah. The first one we did, we had Sean O'Brien and BJ Ogden doing commentary. The last one, it was me and Brian Plattenberg.
Correct.
And now it's me and Brendan Hagen. John
yes.
Jansen, Brendan Hagen. So the goal is to probably rotate our commentators in and out because everyone wants to play.
So
you guys just have we're gonna post you the Tusk Vision group. Feel free to give suggestions. Do whatever you want.
Public group. Go ahead and
add yourself, man.
Yeah. Especially if you're nearby.
Yeah.
Try and get involved. Yeah.
Yeah. I think our one goal is to further Legacy and further the community.
We would love to have Legacy actually just grow in this area.
Yeah.
It was definitely big last year.
I mean, we have 18 people here.
We have 18 tonight.
18 players. We normally get 10 to 12.
Yeah.
So we're automatically
just posting it made a big difference.
And we have 3 or 4 of our guys out in Vegas.
Well, it's 18 plus us.
So 20.
So 20, and then
plus 2 or 3 or 4 out in Vegas.
Yeah.
So we could have 24 player vintage or Legacy tournament today.
We could have, yes.
Which is pretty impressive for a Saturday or for a Thursday night, right?
Random Thursdays, yep.
The YouTube link. Okay, yeah.
Sure.